I think for us, it definitely worked out that we raised capital when we didn't need capital. So that is a great position. Like, you should raise money, you should ask for money when you don't need it, because then you're not desperate. The investor also can sense that you're not desperate, so the negotiating terms are much better. The moment they can also sense that you're desperate and in 3 months your cash flow will grow or your runway will go away, the terms only change. Like, that 1% becomes 10% of the company. And so even right now we think, okay, do we need, like Shark Tank, we felt, okay, there's a possibility that after 12 months we might need to raise money. Not right now, not for the next, but then we should start looking right now. And Shark Tank was like that, just so to get visibility for summer. So ideally, how much you can do it on your own without capital and then gradually move to funding. I think that's something which worked for us, our context. But now sort of we are realizing that, okay, enough, let's start saying no. Because money is coming from industry. Money is not coming from other, money is only coming from here. So let's just double down and focus on industry. But I think for any startup, we have to figure out what is your commercially viable engine. Just figure that out. Once that engine is figured, then do whatever. Like you want, like our aim is also very big. We want to build a new justice system for the country. We just want to disrupt courts, all those things. But it has to be, like the focus has to first develop that commercially viable engine. Because if you don't have that fuel, we can't do anything else.
It's not an easy process at all. So there is a lot of pain. The problem statement itself, that resolving disputes in India is difficult, is a very heavy statement. So the minute you even say something like Suljha Magar Pyar Se, it is really a paradigm shift in being able to even view disputes differently or resolutions differently. So it's definitely one of the main things that we say. So again, it depends on the use case, right? But let's say it's between a bank and their customer. To be able to say that you'll be viewed as a compassionate bank who cares about customer loyalty, who cares about customer satisfaction, because you're approaching a dispute from this lens, is a big point that they take into consideration. Because what all does it impact, right? It impacts the way you treat your customer during a bad time. It impacts loyalty, it impacts reputation. So it's definitely an anchor point that we use, apart from, of course, the nitty-gritties of how it's done and what the process is, etc. But yeah, there's no meeting where we've gone in and not said Suljha Magar Pyar Se.